comments on Shrillery and Trump. Is Trump doing this so that now you're hearing lots of people in the Republican Party saying, if he gets it, we'll vote for Hillary? Is this ultimately everybody's on? I mean, what the heck is going on here? Is he part of the game? Is he aware of it?
He's in and he's not in. Do you understand?
Yes.
He's been in because of the money that he's made and the lifestyle he's lived. But he's not an insider. And he's not privy to the government buzz and insider shenanigans. This is why he's willing to put himself on the line about 9/11 and vaccinations and UFOs and other things. He's, to some extent, he's Mr. Smarty Pants. And it doesn't look as if anyone is going to let him go the whole round. He's too dangerous. And the attacks are coming from every direction. They even trotted out Mitt Romney recently, and Mitt was, not so long ago, thrilled to have Donald's support. And so how did they twist Mitt's arm all of a sudden? And what did they do to Rubio? He suddenly completely changed course. Donald Trump is seen as completely, totally out of control. And if you look at his chart, he's a Gemini with Uranus conjunct the Sun. There's no controlling this man. No, none. Uranus conjunct the Sun, Uranus conjunct anything means highly unpredictable. And he's got a prominent position. Shrillery, as we've termed her, has an exceptionally unpleasant voice, an exceptionally disingenuous, that means fake and phony, demeanor. But if you haven't figured it out by now, you people have no choice in your political situation. In the final days, you will be voting for who insiders want you to vote for. And if they have to take out Donald by scandal, they'll do it. The reason that they're going to get everyone to rally around Hillary is because she will carry out an Anunnaki one world order, Goldman Sachs, Council on Foreign Relations, Bilderberger, you name it, agenda. And that agenda is to destroy the power of the people of the USA, while the Orwellian double talk says the exact opposite. And here's a little tidbit our vehicle heard on the radio the other day. It was sort of a throwaway, but it was Rush Limbaugh talking about Donald, and the Trumpster, he calls him. And then he gave a throwaway, and he said, or the trumpet, as some are calling him. Well, you know who named Donald the Trumpet?
You.
We raise our hand.
Guilty.
Guilty. That was a bit of an interesting tidbit. Perhaps someone whispered in his ear, that's another name, the trumpet. David, confusing times, but we will say this, that in the end, the globalist will trot out whoever it is they need to make sure that you have a choice between players. Remember when it was Kerry and George Bush? Two white guys from the Northeast, both members of the secret Skull and Bones Brotherhood? Mm-hmm. What choice was there? Do you understand? You have no choices. This is why we are seeing that it could be pretty wild in this country. People are willing to go a little asleep, but not a big asleep. And when their pocketbooks are empty, they're not willing to go back to sleep. And we have been suggesting that you are in the middle now of worldwide collapse in terms of money. And it is Japan that's toasted, Brazil is toasted, Germany, the euro, the US dollar, Russia, the ruble is gone, Saudi is bankrupt. These are big places. So it doesn't look so good. And of course the election and all the hoopla are creating massive distractions. And no one is mentioning the dire straits of the finances. In the last few weeks, Deutsche Bank, this is one of the premier banks of Europe, since the 1st of January, in 2 months, they've lost over 1/3 of their value. Just next door, Swiss Bank, Switzerland, solid like the mountains. They lost 40% of the value of Swiss Bank. Anyone with their mind halfway screwed on in the US would say, people, what's going on? You are losing trillions every day of global wealth, and then people are focused on Donald Trump, who says, what does he say? We are going to be like third graders, bigger, better, stronger. It's worse than Facebook with fifth grade behavior. I like you, I don't like you. That's 5th grade. That's 5th grade. Kids with the bag of candy. You are becoming, as a people, you are dumbed down. So that you use the internet, you use all these devices, and you can't think anymore. This is what's happened to a large majority of people. They have become, with all capital letters, stupid. Get a beehive. Do something real. You don't need to know about people going to Sirius. You need to get grounded and get real in your lives. As we said, if you don't know what to do, cook good food. Do something that makes a difference. Who has a question?